Welcome to Sunday School for Sunday, August 31st, 2025, for our junior high students, ages 12 to 14. I do not own the rights to this music. The title of today's story, Money Trouble. Andre was super excited about getting paid to mow Mrs. Johnson's yard. He had been saving up all summer so he could buy a drum set and take lessons. His most recent paycheck gave him just enough money. Mom, Dad, Andre called as he entered the kitchen. When can I go buy my drum set? I finally saved up enough money. Well, son, his dad said, that's a big accomplishment. Are you sure you're ready to spend all that money right away? Of course. I've been waiting and working all summer for this, Andre said. He wasn't going to let anything get in his way of buying these drums. Maybe you should take some time to think about this, his mom said. There's no rush. I want you to make sure this is the right decision. Even pray about it. Oh, come on, Andre said. I've done enough thinking. What else am I supposed to do with this money? You could use it for college, said his mom. Or you could donate some of it to charity, his dad said. We want to make sure you manage your money correctly. Have you been tithing it? Tithing? Why would I do that? Andre asked. Because everything we have belongs to God, his dad said, and we are called to tithe and donate to those in need. Andre hadn't even considered tithing his money. He had worked so hard and longed for it. Now he would have to think hard about how to use it. Our memory verse. Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return? And that's Malachi chapter 3, verse 7. Our lesson scripture, Malachi chapter 3, verses 1 through 10. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord, whom ye seek, shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith the Lord of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. And he shall sit on as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord, as in the days of old, and as in former years. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from my ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return? Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house, and prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven, and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Return to a just God. Our culture is greedy. We're told to buy a lot of stuff in order to be happy. People think that having a nice car, big house, fancy toys, and lots of money makes them important and fulfilled. While there's nothing necessarily wrong with having these things, the reason behind having them gives cause for concern. If we are selfishly storing our money and resources, then we are not obeying God. God has called us to share these things with others and help those in need. How to share with others. donate money and goods. Volunteer your time. Offer to help out. Be inclusive of others. Sharing can be hard. Sometimes we don't feel like sharing and helping others. Sometimes we don't think certain people deserve it. Maybe we think they're lazy or mean or foolish and aren't worth our time and hard-earned money. But this isn't true. God's love is for all people, and we are to show love to everyone. We are no better than anyone else, and God has called us to help the needy. He doesn't say to help only those people we like or those we think deserve our help. Pray for wisdom and strength to overcome your doubts and selfish desires in order to help others. Obedience. God has called us to help those in need and be generous with our money and possessions. We are to be obedient. God knows our hearts and sees our actions. If we do not obey Him, we will be judged and punished. We often forget this because we live in a society overwhelmed with greed. Stay focused on God's commands and don't worry about what the world is telling you. Trust God and obey Him in all you do. Caring through sharing. Now that we know God commands us to be generous and help those in need, what are you going to do? Brainstorm some ideas on how you can help others in need. You could donate money to your church or a charity. Collect canned goods for the local food bank, or volunteer to help an elderly person with chores around the house. Pray about it and see where God leads you. The end. God bless you and thank you for joining me today.